Welcome to Computer Science Basics CS Basics.
Today we are going to learn about the basics of Python language. Python is a programming language which is used in web development, software development, and for numeric calculations, mathematical calculations. Python also offers file handling. It can be used to create web applications, and the most major version of Python that is used is Python 3. So let's begin using Python coding. So here is the display when you will open the PyCharm. This is the display that you are going to look. And if you don't have Python installed, I have provided link in the description box. You can download it from here. So let's check. If you have Python installed in your PC, you write the command Python simple version, and it will show you the version that is installed in your PC. Here it is 3.8.4. So let's start coding. Simple. The first line that we are going to write is print. In Python, you just write the command print, and in the double inverted commas or single inverted commas, you write welcome. Let's run the code. Here you see the code is running and the output is shown here. Welcome to Computer Science Basics, CS Basics. Okay, so let's continue with something different. Okay, in Python you write condition as 2 is greater than 3. Okay, Python takes the colon after the condition, and you write here any display statement you can give. For example, the number is great. Okay, so this condition, it can be seen that this condition is never going to run because 2 is never going to be greater than 3. You see there is no output shown. Okay, so when we change the condition a little, for example, 3 is greater than 2. Let's try this. Okay, the output is displayed here. The number is greater. It means that the condition is not being fulfilled. The output will not be shown. Let's try with something different with two conditions. That if one condition is not being fulfilled, you can see the Python is completely sensitive about the indentation. If you give the space here or you leave the tab empty, it will give you errors. Okay, so here you have just completed one condition. You write the next condition from here. If 9 is greater than 2. Okay, so print the number is greater. Okay, so let's run this command. You see there is 2 times the number is greater is showing because both the conditions are being fulfilled here. So you can give multiple conditions in in this case, and if any of those conditions are fulfilled, the outcome will be shown here. Otherwise, it will not be shown. You can see here. Okay, 9 is greater than 2, the number is greater. Okay, 9 is greater than 8, that's why it's showing. If we write there 10, then this condition is not going to be fulfilled. Okay, let's try with the variables. Now, in Python, you can provide variables the value without any semicolon, because the terminator is not required in Python. So you simply give it a value, for example 20, and you give that value, for example CS basics. Okay, and you are, and here if you run this command simply, this will not be shown because you are not providing the print command any variable. If you want to print these two variables value on the output screen, you have to provide the variables inside the print bracket, round bracket. So if you want X value to be printed, you just write X here and its value will be printed. So if you also want the Y value to be printed, you simply do this here, and after comma you write Z. Okay, so both the values in this case will be printed. Okay, if you also want something to be, for example, finished, you want this to be also be printed on the output screen, just run, finished will also be printed. With the comma, you can give multiple values and multiple parameters to the print round bracket. Okay, if you in the Python, you can just simply comment the command that you don't want to run like this. Okay, or if you want multiple lines of comment, then you can simply use triple inverted commas like this, and end it like this. So anything written in between these triple inverted commas will not be shown on the output screen. As you can see, it's empty. If you don't want all the variables to be printed in a single line, you just write separately print set and print finished. Okay, run the command and it will be shown to the next line. If you use two variables with the same value, what will happen next? If you use two variables with the same value, the Python shows result like this. You see, CS basics is showing only the second value that you have given X, variable X. Whatever, how many variables you use with the same name, the last value you have given to the variable X will be shown on the output screen, ignoring all the previous values. Check another function. In Python, we can give variables data type, for example, float. You have given float to variable X. Then if when you will print the output, it will show the float value 20.0. And if you write only int, or you will not write anything, because int is the default value. If you won't write anything, it will show int. But if you write, it will simply convert the float. If you write float, simply convert into float. If you write int, it will show int. Same value it was showing without the brackets and integer data type. And if you want to write string, Python don't use string completely. Instead, it uses str syntax, and when you run this command, you show 20 because 20 is number, but it has taken this 20 value as string. Let's check another functionality. If you don't write anything here, and if you want to, for example, there is a variable x somewhere in your code, and you want to know the data type that is used with the variable's value, so you just write here type, and inside the round brackets you give the variable name, and the output screen will give you the variable type. Class int, it is showing integer. If you write here float, and you run this command, on the output screen it will give you float. Okay, as I told you, with the strk, it was not showing on the output screen that the value is being converted into string, but it was converted. So when you run this command, it will show that the value is stringless. Okay, so this way you can we provide the variable names in Python. Okay, and what type of variable names does Python accept? Simply computer science. Okay, computer science, and you write here yes basics. Okay, you write this value, and it will simply, if you print this value in the output screen, it will simply give you the result CS basic. Okay, so the variable is working, variable name. If you write computer underscore science equals to okay, so or just write here 2. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, we have given it first name only. Let's give the second name too. Okay, now it will give the 2 outputs, CS basics and 2. Today's lecture. If you want more tutorials on Python coding, then let me inform in the comment section below. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Computer Science Basics, and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss out the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.